on a shot. Court calls the case People versus Brandon Nash.
Espels for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Nash. He's approaching. Mr. Nash, could you please state your name for the court?
Brandon Nash.
Yeah.
Your Honor, this time people are requesting an adjournment. There are a couple of witnesses to prove this case that are not present today, so requesting still 1 week adjournment.
Your Honor, we're moving to dismiss based on the prosecution's inability to proceed. It's Mr. Nash's third in-person trip here, and it's been very difficult for him to make that drive. He always has to rely on other people, and so we're asking for dismissal.
Well, two things. Well, the first thing is, so that we're clear, even if I were to dismiss today, the people would be reauthorized.
That's correct, Your Honor. I think the court is familiar with Mr. Nash. He is the person that is currently on parole in Kalamazoo County, and these cases happened when he came to Washtenaw County. I say these cases, there's only one case today, but there's also a pending misdemeanor matter before, Your Honor. It's another retail fraud. So I do intend to reauthorize it if we're dismissed.
So, Mr. Nash, you understand that if I dismiss it, you'd be subject to rearrest, incarceration, and it's set again. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you want to go through? I'll let you think about that a second, okay? Because I don't know that that's what you want to do, but you have a medical marijuana card?
No, sir.
Is the court reviewing the community corrections report?
I am.
And for the record, we did discuss that at Mr. Nash's misdemeanor case, which was up this past Wednesday. And if I recall correctly, I do believe the defendant indicated that he was using marijuana without a medical marijuana card, and that his MDOC agents do not test him for marijuana, despite the fact that he is on parole. So I also have receipt of that report that it does indicate continued presence of THC in the defendant's system.
And the court did admonish Mr. Nash that those levels needed to go down. And I looked at the community corrections report, and it looks like we're waiting on the tests that I think were like subsequent to that conversation.
Right. That was on the misdemeanor case.
I think we talked about it at the PCC last time.
In today's tense courtroom, Brandon Nash faces yet another hearing after multiple trips that have tested his patience and the courts. The prosecution still isn't ready, leaving the defense frustrated. But what truly catches everyone's attention is when Nash insists he's stopped using marijuana, claiming he's doing everything right. The judge listens carefully, clearly torn between giving Nash one more chance or sending him back to jail.
But what the problem's going to be is that I'm actually going to be showing up in his system, and irrespective of parole, this shouldn't be in his system on this case.
Right.
For my misdemeanor case.
No, you're absolutely right, Your Honor. And I read the community corrections report that he told the officer, the community corrections agent, that he was quitting, and that the agent counseled him that he needed to quit. So I'm hopeful that those levels are going down.
Well, over the objection of defendant, I'm going to adjourn the preliminary examination in this case. Would the people be ready in a week? I'll let Mr. Nash and counsel pick the date. I can do next week, the 28th, or
I just confirmed Corporal Andrews, he's not available in November, so we just.
oh, he's not available. Okay, so I guess there aren't really choices.
Next week.
When do you come back and see me on your misdemeanor? I don't have it.
11/15, I think.
Okay.
11/12. I apologize. Or
it would be the 12th. It's either the 5th. I think it's the 5th, right?
I think the 5 is different, but I'm pretty sure it's the 5th.
That's,
Can I say something?
huh?
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Sure.
I have not been smoking. And when you told me to stop smoking, I stopped. And they making it seem like I'm still smoking weed. I'm not smoking no weed. I don't do drugs. When I, honestly, they making it.
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
They just making it seem like I'm just still using. I'm not. I'm taking care of business like you asked me to do.
Hey, Mr. Nash,
Yes, sir.
I remember you telling me that. I'm also looking at these test results, right? If I thought you were just out there doing what you think that the assumption I'm making, what they're saying, then I'd solve that very quickly because you'd be incarcerated. I'd make sure you're not smoking. All right. It's not like I don't hear you and don't listen to you in terms of what you're saying. I recall that. All right. But from their perspective, this is to understand, it's appearing in your system, right? The only question I have is whether or not we can get results in terms of levels, which is really going to tell me. Okay. So trust me, and you've seen me before. When I make a decision, I'll make a decision. But I haven't made a decision. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Follow me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is when he set the night. We went all the way out to the 19th?
We did.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to open the objection to defendant, and given the status of these reports, and he's got other matters pending before me in any event, I'm going to adjourn. I'll adjourn it out 1 week to October 28th, 2025 I'm at 9 that day.
No, you can't assume these hearings are like important hearings.
9.
Is that before Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
That will be before me. I'm going to set it on that date. I'm actually covering for Judge Washington, but this one will be before me certainly. And all right, and then we can, if they don't have their people, then I can make a determination at that point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Bond will continue. All right.
Thank you.
Wait, 1 second.
Anybody see Miss Virgils?
I believe she's back in the cell talking to her client. I sent her a message on Teams, but I haven't heard back yet.
I can go check this.
Pardon?
I can watch that.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Felters, can you approach on a separate matter?
When Brandon speaks, you can feel his desperation. He swears he's changed. No drugs, no trouble, just trying to do the right thing. The judge doesn't dismiss his words, but reminds him that the evidence still matters. In the end, the court decides to delay the case 1 more week, giving Nash a final window to prove he's telling the truth. One mistake, and that second chance disappears for good.